Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Icarus. I am Zystars, and we are currently on the Prometheus map, and we have started this map with 0 workshop items, also level 0. Now, we have I've done some upgrades to the base since the last time that we were on together. Well, you know, got a little bit of that. I put up some bridges, or some structure for the bridges, because the damn buffalo kept walking off the edge as soon as we got back from a mineral run, and he kept falling in the water, and that was a huge pain in the butt. That's only the first of the updates. I also came out here, I planted this weird plant which has given us some volatile plant thingies, but I also put in some of these metal ones. Now, I haven't run piping to those back ones yet, because I also put in a diesel, or what is this name? Biofuel water pump. It's currently off because it doesn't have its own internal capacity like the rain one does. This one here has its own internal capacity. It holds 150 liters, but you can't run the rain gatherer to a barrel, and the barrel holds 300 liters. So right now the barrel's a little bit low because I was using it, but when you have the water pump on, even if there's no empty water source, it will just constantly run, because I had it hooked just to the barrel. And once the barrel hit 300,000 or 300 liters, it kept running, which was no good. So it's currently off. We'll activate it to refill. Whoops. It doesn't take much biofuel at all. This was not full when I put it on here, so it got all the way up to 300 liters without really any issue at all. Now, I have run it to the main line, and when you run things inside off of the main line, it takes evenly between all water sources, all water storage areas. Oh, is that filling? Why is that filling? Oh, the pump fills the rain catcher. Huh. Yeah, incidentally, when you have a water producer going, it will fill all of the storages evenly, according to the documentation. I didn't realize this counted as a storage, so that would explain why it doesn't fill other storages, because in this game, storages don't equalize themselves like in some other games, like Factorio. So that's pretty sweet. So it's gonna fill that up. I don't know if I need it to, because we have 280,000 in here, so I think we'll just turn it off for now, because it does drain power. Anyway, so we've got these structures I put in because inspired by, I just watched the movie Beetlejuice with my daughter the other day, and I was like, huh, this looks kind of neat. Now, it's not painted red like the bridge they crashed off of, but I kind of like the concept, so that's why I put that in there. We also got a bird in order to do quick runs. This is Soul Train. Soul Train's main purpose is to run me from point A to point B in order to get, and you'll see what I've got. I've got one out here, and I think the other one's over here. No, it's over here. I've got auto miners out, so we'll be running out to those later on today. Oh yeah, so I've also got the metal cupboards. I had to do just a lot of grind work, and doing grind work means you have a lot of things that you have picked up. So we've got quite a bit of this, not as much copper. Copper has been really hard for me to find. And then let's sort this a little bit. We have a fair amount of aluminum, a fair amount of gold, a fair amount of steel, titanium, a little bit of gold ore, some glass. In here we've got a little bit more of stuff that we've put together, and nothing left in here. I did chop down all of those burnt trees, and all that stuff is in here, so we've got all of this. All that, and then we've got the 2 of these, one for fruit, one for meat, and we've got crunchy tuna rolls, and in here we've just got the stuff that we had already. We've also got all the way up to this thing. What is this thing called? The furnace? The forge. This one's the foundry. This one's the foundry. And the foundry is where this is the final. It's the final form of this line, and it's going to allow us to make the recurve bow, which we actually have on the hotbar. It's going to allow us to make the steel as well as the titanium stuff. Here we go, titanium pickaxe. That's currently the only titanium tool that I have because, you know, reasons. We're getting a little low on food. What else? I think that's everything. We do have water going to this, which is where most of the... Oh, it stopped when I logged off. Which is where most of my water has gone to. 250, if you run this thing with 250 for a while, it drains... That's what drained this all the way down to 44,000, and this is, you know, down as far as it was. So that drains it pretty good. Not huge, but pretty good. It seems like it's draining this more. Because this is a lot lower than the other one, 100,000 down. All right, we've got some upgrades to deal with. That does remind me, first, before upgrades, the reason... Look at this one here. This is all cement. Now, cement takes an atrocious amount of steel, which is why I made so much of it in the thing. It's not in here. Okay. Oh. The fabricator does not make the wooden cupboard. At least it didn't. Wood. Whoa, that's different. Wood. Yep, there was an update, but no, they did not. It still doesn't make the wooden cupboard. So, yeah, this is the only thing that'll make the wooden cupboard, which we don't actually need anymore. But I like the look of it right here. I'll probably take it out when I get another bench that I need to put in. But for now, we're going to leave it. I also have lights on the ceilings. I'm not 100% on the lights. They are electricity, though. They mean we don't have to use the fire anymore. And there's one... Oh, no, I didn't put one in here because I couldn't find a good spot to put it. I might have to get a side light and just put it over here. If I put it in the back or on top of this thing, it's just going to get in the way. You know, you won't be able to see anything. So we're not going to do that. What else did I do? I think that's it. I think that's all the upgrades that I have actually installed. Oh. There's one other item. If we come out here, you can see the power lines on the floor. Do we have any bugaboos? No, just a buffalo. I put the water wheel in. I opted for the water wheel because it produces that stuff. We don't have any batteries yet, so we're not going to be able to... It's funny. If we put the water wheel right here, no power. Over here, power. Because you can see how it starts to flow. You can see the flow, the start of the flow right there. And, which is weird because... No, I bet you the other side it also flows. But this is pretty close to the base. You know, as we need more power, I'll probably put another one here. And possibly just keep going down the line. Depending on how much power I decide we need. And then we'll store power with batteries as well. We may only need a couple of them with the batteries. Ooh, this thing's good. Now it's at 200%, so we're going to go ahead and pull it. Did it give me a seed? No seed this time. No seed this time. We don't get a seed every time, which is too bad, but, you know, it is what it is. Eventually we won't have any more. Until we get the, whatchamajigger? Until we get the cleanser, it doesn't really matter. How's this doing? Ooh, these guys are going through the food. Ooh, we're gonna need... We are going to need to speed up production a little bit if they're going through the food that quick. I put some in here, but it has turned all into fertilizer, so... But... Which I'll probably stop doing. We probably don't need the fertilizer anymore. I'll take that. We can drop that in there real quick. Yeah, having two animals is burning through the fertilizer. How are you? 85, 84. Okay, we're fine. We are absolutely fine. All right, now for the point of today's video. Melee damage, maximum health. For the point of today's, you may have seen it when we were in here before. So we got this stuff that we're going to deal with. Whoop, not the light. We are going to need the electricity tool. All right, so we have the upgrade for the quest thingy. We have a beehive that I managed to find the bees for, an electric deep mining drill, and power for the electric deep mining drill. Oh, that reminds me. Give me the honeycomb. We also have beehive expansion. Now, as far as beehive stuff goes, let's jump over to the tech tree real quick. I think it was tier 3. Here we go, tier 2. We have the beehive breeding center. Oh, which we can make. And we have the large beehive expansion, which takes another 20 honeycomb. So we're not going to be able to do that yet. And then eventually the beehive extractor. So the breeding center is going to let the queen that we have produce worker bees. The large beehive expansion just gives us more space for the beehive. And it looks like it's got solar panels on it, but I don't think that's what those are. So I've not put these up yet. I'm not sure where they're going to go. Let's see. Let's put them in our inventory. We can put the beeswax away, or the honeycomb. We are going to need to make some beeswax. But we're only going to get 2 beeswax out of that. Yeah, we're only going to get 2, and we definitely need more than that for the expansion. So we're not going to have it quite yet. Let's see how big we're talking. Okay. Oh, you can make it inside. Do you have to make it inside? You do not. It does not need to be sheltered. So I think what we'll probably do is over at the garden, we'll put something in. Do I have... I do. I still have 4 of those, and I have some floors. So we'll put those over there, I think. And we've got this... This storm is a drag. Let's see. Can we upgrade this now? Oh yeah, it's got to be on the hotbar. There we go. Now we'll drop that in. Boom. Now that will allow us to do the basic missions. We got these ones here. Those ones. This one we need the upgrade. Oh, and we can do these 2. So we've got quite a few missions we can do. This one needs the encrypted satellite upgrade. But that's fine. What are these missions? Oh, the extraction of rare ice resources. We'll do that one probably first, so we can get cold iron stuff. And this one we probably won't do, because you just have to cook a bunch of shit and stick it in a box. Capture a thief. Investigate a distress call. Those are all pretty cool. Follow the thieves' trail. Ooh, specimen research in the volcano. Ooh, we need to get out of this. We're taking damage. Specimen research in a volcano would be pretty cool, but we need better armor. You can't wear this into the volcano. We probably need obsidian armor, which means we should probably get a deep ore extractor on the obsidian and clay. Is the obsidian gonna be necessary? I don't know. Okay, those are full though, so we'll be able to take the obsidian over. That'll be pretty good. Alright, let's wait for this storm to get over. Alright, that ought to be fine at this point. Alright, so, if we were going to put the bees somewhere, I'm kind of tempted to stick them right behind this rack here. Oh, we'd have to move. Here we go, we'll just do this. We'll put them right here. We'll put the bee build up right here. So let's drop support beam here. Support beam here. And that goes into the water. Perfect. Okay, so we'll do the beehive. What? Colliding. There we go. We'll do the beehive here. And oh, that goes on top? I thought it went on the side. That's weird. Alright, so upgrade to unlock requires large beehive expansion, fuel consumption. So they count as fuel. Connections, power, optional. An active power connection will split honeycomb into beeswax and honey. No energy network connected. A power connection will split honeycomb into beehive. Okay, so I don't want that. I want actual I want actual honeycomb so I can build more expansions. All right. Perfect. All right, so now that that's done, let's throw these away. Not throw them away, put them away. The next thing we're going to use are these. And do I need anything else in my hotbar? I'll probably put that down there just in case I find something I want to pick up. All right, now, how much weight do we have? Oh, we got plenty of weight now. All right, sweet. Okay, so we're going to grab... We're going to grab Soul Train. We're going to feed Soul Train his soul food. We're at 95. Oh, let's grab some food for us. I always forget to grab food. I should probably put it in a more convenient location, but an easier to access location, but I probably never will. All right, we'll just grab 5. Here, eat that one. There we go. And then you go to the hotbar because you're my timer. I'm not going to use the crunchy tuna roll right away. All right. Now, the nice thing about the bird is they can swim, but I don't think I want to do that because then I have to swim pretty far, and that's just annoying. All right, let's have you follow me. We're gonna do a little swimming when we get into the cold biome. All right. I love this thing. He is so fast. Like, the buffalo is good for mass resource gathering, which is nice. But when it comes to just getting from point A to point B, you cannot beat the bird for speed. Oh, crap. We're gonna have to wait on that. What? A rainstorm in the snow biome? That's called snow, buddy. Now that my water debuff is off, I wonder if we're going to be able to survive the cold. I'm actually kind of curious. So I know this is the tail end of the cold, but how are we looking? Is it going to freeze us, or are we good in the bear suit? I think we're good in the bear suit as long as we don't get wet or drink water. Excellent. Now, there's probably a deeper cold that we have to worry about at some point, but it looks like we're good. Yeah, the suit's warming us up a little bit. All right, so the electric extractor requires 2,000 power to run. The wind turbines produce 1,750 each, which means if you're gonna have an extractor running out in the wild, you have to hook it to 2 wind turbines. Now, the other option I have is to run power from the base all the way to this extractor. I don't know if that'll work. Did I go to the wrong? This is the wrong one. I don't know if that'll work, but for now, we're just going to run the wind turbines because I want to get this copper going. I am kind of curious, though, if that is a possibility. I don't know. And do I want to do that? Like, would I want to do that? Like, it would allow me to use up the power, the spare power. Let's make sure there's nothing on this island that's going to eat us. The deer. Yeah, there you go. Frickin' snow leopard. Now, that doesn't mean that a wolf or another snow leopard's not going to spawn. It just means that for now, we're good. Yeah. Okay, there's nothing else here. All right. So I went all over create. What is that? I went all over creation looking for a copper node. I even went all over here. Like, I did this whole area, and I found 1 copper deep mining node. And that's it. Just the one. So we're going to... Oh, wow. Oh, this really filled up. So this one did 1, 2, 3... It used all 4 slots. So that's interesting. We're going to have to come and visit this one more often than the platinum one. All right. So we'll grab that. We'll throw a wind turbine here. A wind turbine here. Now, certain storms are going to cause this to produce... Cannot be sheltered. Oh. Surrounding area is blocked? What? Is it really? we go. All right. Surrounding area is blocked. Oh, is it the trees? What? It's running off of one turbine? This turbine's producing 1750. It's... So it runs with it low power? Oh, here we go. 1.2 per minute. Insufficient power. Drill operating at 80% speed. Interesting. So I could leave it with only one wind turbine. It just runs at reduced capacity. That is interesting. Okay, well that's good to know. Alright. I'm going to run it at full power, but that is good to know. Where's the connector? There it is. I can't reach. There we go. So 1.2 per minute is 0%, or is 80%. Now we're at 1.5 per minute. But it's got a lot more slots. So this electric one's going to get us all the copper we need. Our copper problems are pretty much over now. One nice thing about the birds, which are the animals, this works with the buffalo too. When you are in the water, normally you get the water debuff because you get wet. And when you're on the bird, even though your legs are in the water, no water debuff. You don't get the cold debuff, which is fan-friggin-tastic. Okay, now let's go back home, grab the, well, let me think. How long have I been gone? I bet you they're full or close to it. So yeah, let's grab the containers and we'll head over and grab the titanium and... Nah, screw that. Let's just do a mission. I just did the titanium and the platinum deep mining drill. We'll go back to that later. I want to do the first mission. Even though I know this mission's running kind of long, this episode is already kind of long because I did all the upgrades. But I'm excited. I want to do a mission. So let's get home. Let me offload some equipment. And we will do a mission. Oh, I think it'll be cool. Looks like we've got some honeycomb. So 1 bee, I think, made 1 honeycomb. Or maybe it's making 1 per minute. Oh, that's what it is. It's making 1 per minute. And this number of bees is going to last 2 hours and 19 minutes for 5 bees. Because I don't think these went into the fuel spot. So that's going to make quite a bit. Which is pretty great. So it's not some ridiculously low amount. I like that. That's cool. All right, let's throw that in. All right, that got us a little bit. Okay. That got us a little bit. That's pretty cool. I like it. We'll just do a quick cheeky, not that. Cheeky drop off. Drop off the fruits and vegetables. We'll drop off the meats. Is there a spot in here? Yeah, we'll just do that for now. Now, what do we got in here? Okay, we've got a little bit left, but we'll just drop that stuff in there for now. And we've got so much of this, we'll just use it for biofuel. Okay, now, let's go ahead and drop the copper in. 20 wood is not going to be enough, so let's grab some more. And the bird's still following me because I didn't mark it. I didn't tell it not to. Oh, the other thing I did. These all have the plus 10 generic inventory slot upgrade. So there's a lot of slots in these. And believe it or not, I filled this one up at one point. So there's a lot of slots here, which is fantastic. The queen bee we're not using in here. And we got some gunpowder already. We've got all that gunpowder, and we also have that much fertilizer left. So that's pretty cool. Okay, we're going to need the bird to get the hell out of my house. Come here, bird. I appreciate your assistance, bird, but for now, you can hang out here. Okay, why is that in my inventory instead of up here? Okay, we've got meat, Volatile raw exotics. We can put that away. We did not get seeds again. You will go down here. I don't need the electrical tool, which I believe I've got the water tool in here. Yeah. And our old picks. Oh, there's the raw. I knew I had some more of that stuff. There we go. We're up to 9 of that stuff. I knew I had some more of that stuff. I just could not remember where I put it. Okay, what are we doing now? Oh, yeah. Let's come over here. Operations. Let's do the first one, crystal extraction.
This one's for Sentai. They want it done quick and clean. Whatever you heard, there's more to the story. They're pushing hard down there, but Icarus has been pushing back. They're looking for a force multiplier. Think you can do that?
Collect the drilling equipment from the Sentai delivery pod. Okay, it's just right there. Alright. Oh, dear. Look at all that. Alright. Now, it's going to want me to build... It's going to want me to build a small mining operation. So let me grab... If I remember... Because I did these missions in the past as well. So unless something crazy has changed, they're going to want me to build a small base, which means we're going to need to be able to build a house, get a ramp up to where we're going to put the house. It's probably going to, if I remember right, it sticks us over here, or did I do it? Oh, no, it's way in the hell down here. So it sticks us up here on a cliff, or this is like a frozen lake. And then this cliff is where I put the base last time, which we'll probably do again because this place is just full of predators. So Soul Train is going to be going with us again. He's going to take us on a mission. But first, I need to get everything together that I'm going to need in order to have a, what do you call it? In order to have enough supplies to build a base over there. So let me get all that together and then we'll be on our way. Okay, so turns out I did a quick check. We're gonna need the cement mixer, concrete furnace, and a forge, in addition to building a hut. And because of all that weight, we're gonna need to take Aristotle instead. So concrete furnace, forge, concrete mixer or cement mixer, and then we're gonna need to deliver a bunch of crap to the Sentai retrieval pod, which I'm not sure where that is. It's entirely possible the retrieval pod is going to come down here somewhere, but I don't know. We'll see. Once we get all of the stuff mined out, then we'll worry about the where the pod is, because we can take the bird if it's not too much weight. Okay, so let's eat in case we run into some shenanigans. There it goes. That was weird. It wouldn't let me eat right away. Oh, and we'll grab the other one. I'm also bringing some hot coffee just in case. We've got food for the animal, we've got food for us, we've got water for us, water for the animal, we've got our free biofuel. This should be everything we need. Let's get our butts down there. It's going to take a little while. What's the best route? Okay, so we made it to the location. It wants us to go out onto the ice. Now, you got to be careful on this ice with mounts because they can get trapped underneath it, which is no good. And I think these little those little nodules right there are the ice thingies that we need to find. There's a cave right there we can take refuge in if necessary. All right, here we go. Set up an ice borer on a nearby ice vein and extract supercooled ice. Now, there are wolves and bear. Yeah, see how that one's going underneath the ice right there? That can happen to our animal. And then make a small encampment with a mixer, a furnace, and a forge. Oh, and there's a cat. Yeah, we're going to have to... These guys are a little tougher. A little higher level than the ones back at base. Back at my other side. See if the wolves are as well. Yep, the wolves are as well. Okay, so we're going to have to be cognizant of that. Alright. And I don't see anything else. Let's get these guys skinned so we can have no worries about the critters showing up. And then we got to get a base set up. Now, we're going to go up the side of the cliff, which is why I brought as much junk as I brought. I'm pretty sure we have to build in the circle. So we'll go right behind me. We'll go right up that cliff right there. Which is probably why they put the animal spawn where they put it. And don't save and exit in this little spot either. Why am I throwing up? Oh, damn it to hell. Oh, I hate that. That is the dumbest. Why would it put raw food in my inventory slot? Alright, anyway. I need ramps first and foremost. And not that many ramps. What is that doing to me? Oh my god. Maximum health and maximum stamina have dropped significantly for freaking 300 seconds because of that nonsense. Okay, so that's a drawback to the food slot. That's a reason not to have a food slot, I guess. There's a polar bear. Alright, let's get up. We're gonna need... Oh, that's not good. Medium snow event. Alright, we're gonna have to go take refuge in the cave. Where was that cave at? There it is. Take refuge in the cave for a little bit. Oh, this is not a standard cave. Oh, yeah, it is. It's just up. It's just this way a little bit. Got a fair amount of stuff in here. Why is the buffalo not following me? There's a wolf. Oh, there's some bees. Come on, where's my stamina? I have 0 stamina? Okay, he's fine for now. I have no stamina. Thermos cooling. That one. This isn't good. Oh, I'm cold. Oh, that's what's doing it. I'm freezing. There we go. That'll warm me up. I should get some stamina back. There we go. Alright, come on, bees. Okay. Now the bees are gone. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Okay, the bees are constantly spawning in here, so I'm gonna need to get out of here and do this build. And we've got quite a few predators, so unfortunately we're not going to be able to keep the buffalo inside. Alright, so let's see. I kind of want to go right up this, so let's go like... If we jump up this and we start building like so... Nope, that ain't going to work. We're going to need to go up a little bit more to a slant. Why is it doing that? There we go. Let's see. A little... Okay. Let's get you going. Boom. And... That's a polar bear. That's a polar bear. Please don't come over here, polar bear. God damn it. Oh, crap, that polar bear's coming. Now, can I get this guy up here? That's the question. I got him up. Okay, we're up. Okay, we're up. Okay. And he's on stay, so I should be able to build the house up here without the polar bear harassing us. I hope. It doesn't mean we're going to need to wait for the other ice borer, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Okay, so now let's grab the rest of this and get a house up. Well, we got the base set up, ladies and gentlemen. Let's throw the fire pit in and throw the wood in there with a little bit of that. Might as well store... Oh, actually, I don't think we're going to be crafting anything up here, but it's up here for now. We need 200 super cooled ice. 25 frozen ore, 25 steel ingots. So the frozen ore we're going to have to get, we're going to have to make an ice pick. The cold frozen steel or whatever ice pick. We're going to need to make that at some point. But I can get the frozen ore from anywhere, so I don't need to be here for that. The main thing I need here is the super cooled ice. And then however many I need to make the cold steel ingots. Okay, so it's a steel... Okay, I don't have that. And a super cooled ice. One super cooled ice for each ingot. And to make... Let's go to the tech tree. Let's look in tier 3. We're going to need to unlock cold steel pickaxe. It's 5 steel ingots for the frozen pickaxe. So we're going to have to get 5 for that. So 205 super cooled. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's 55 super cooled ice. So that's not that much. I just hope we've got enough of everything for it. Now, you're not following, right? No. Okay, so let's go down and drop this other one off. I think something saw me. I think something... Yeah. Okay, we'll have to kill this thing. Alright. We'll need to do this. I'm almost thinking I should have brought another... what do you call it? Oh, I need to put down a bedroll just in case I die down here. If I get eaten by a polar bear. Okay, right now I don't see a polar bear. So let's throw this thing out. We've got one here, and it's got a marker. We're up to 15 already. It's a shaggy zebra. Alright. I wouldn't mind getting some Arctic fur, but I don't think I can kill those guys in one hit. Okay, so now we're at a waiting game, ladies and gentlemen. I need to just let the what's-a-majinger do its business. There is some wood over there if I start getting low. Yeah, there's a polar bear over there. So there's a thing over there if I start getting low. I will grab my bedroll, and we will make this our sleeping spot. And our respawn point, just in case I get eaten. And let's see. Oh, I did manage to get a little bit of honeycomb in that cave, which is pretty sweet. We're going to need to pull that down. I didn't bring an ice box with me, so I've got no way to keep my food good. But hopefully we won't need it. We're up to 18 super cooled ice. Oh, no, it does want 200. Oh, okay. So the 200 probably accounts for the 50 super cooled ice that it wants. The 25 cold steel ingots and the 50 super cooled ice. What does the cold steel ingot take? 5? Oh, no, it takes 1. So 25, that's going to be 25, 75. So then it wants me to get way more than I need. I guess we'll see. Going pretty good. Let's go take a look at our ice borer. I don't think this got hit by anything last night. Let's go see where we're at with these things. I don't see any critters around. That's one nice thing. If you've got too many predators around, you can just log out, log back in. And it gets rid of all the critters. Okay, so we got 100 there. I know it says 186. I just wanted to check fuel levels. Fuel levels are great. Alright, so it's just going to be a matter of waiting still. Ah, to hell with it. Let's go get the ice. How much space do I have in my inventory? Okay, I can go down and grab it and then come back up. I shouldn't have any trouble with that. Alright, I see a cat. Why am I suddenly not killing these things? Die, cat. There we are. Nothing over there. Are they still drilling? Yeah. They still got half of their fuel left. That's awesome. Hey, what's that? Is that where I have to drop everything off? Stenatite retrieval pod. Oh, that sucks. Okay, well, the only problem with that is I'm gonna build everything back up at my main because that's where I have all of my supplies, and then I'll just run everything back down here. That actually will work pretty good because it'll let me go up and pick up it'll let me pick up some more of the super cooled ice when I get back. Ooh, there's a polar bear. Yeah. How cold am I? Ah, it's not that cold. I might just grab my buffalo and run for it. I mean, it's early. I got time. There's another cat. There we go. Okay, coldest part is done. I was afraid maybe that would damage the base, but it damaged absolutely nothing. So let's give him some superfood. And take a cheeky drink of my hot cocoa or coffee. And we are heading out of here. Where's the polar bear at? I don't see him. Alright, Speedy. Let's get this done. Alright, here we are. We made it. Brought the bird, because that buffalo's too damn slow. Boom, 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 boom. Got our reward. We're gonna sleep the night through. We should get a... No, there's no reward pod. That's not how this works. How are these doing? I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it. Even though I don't know if we're going to have a need for it anymore. But I'll take it anyway. Might as well have it, right? It's better to have it and not need it. Alright, let's get up here. We'll get a nice nap in since it's getting cold. And oh no! Let's kill the bird. Shit, I almost killed the bird. Oh no, that was terrible. He's so much faster than the buffalo. I misjudged. Okay, bird, you stay here. Don't freeze to death. Don't die. We're gonna come in here and we're gonna get some sleep. All right, we made it home. Mission complete. Everything's put away. We got some pretty interesting stuff from that. This pick, not that one. This pick here. So I might run around and see what other kind of cool stuff we can get from that pick, because getting a little bit of obsidian wouldn't suck. It does automatically smelt it. Not automatically, but it's in there and it smelts it. So, you know, it is what it is. We got a fair bit of bee stuff in here now. That's pretty sweet. I don't know if we need honeycomb for much, but we'll see. We shall see. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you did enjoy this episode. If you did, please do me a favor, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel for a little bit more content. Leave a comment in the comments section and share the video for your buddies, with your buddies, because YouTube says sharing is caring. And as always, everyone, I do hope you have a great rest of your day.
Shut up and sit down.